Hi, my name is James O'Halloran and I am a business coach. I work with founders, career changers and teams, business teams. But also in the middle between these two, there's a category of people who want to become entrepreneurs or founders or freelancers or consultants or contractors. And I also work very well with those people and I have plenty of those clients and have had over the years. And in fact, that was me at one point in time. And actually quite a few points in my career. So this video is for the people who are currently working or maybe not working but want to become a business owner or want to start freelancing or working for yourself in some way. So this is for you. And if this is not you, if you're already doing this, for example, or you know that you don't want to, feel free to pass on this video to someone who might find it useful. Maybe that's your partner or friend or somebody who's been chewing your ear off and talking about wanting to start a business. So this is the video for them. So I thought I would create this video because it's really overwhelming. There's so many things to think about and so many things to do. You know, should you be thinking about your branding? Should you be building a website? You know, there's just an endless amount of stuff to get involved with. And this is exactly where coaching can help. But I thought I would take some of what I often do in coaching and just put it into this video just to give you a little head start. The biggest thing I think you need to think about when you're wanting to start up by yourself or for yourself is how can you de-risk and reduce the uncertainty that's ahead of you? How can you go from being terrified and overwhelmed to maybe making a few steps that actually bring you some learning and information and reduce the uncertainty? And a classic way to do this is to start experimenting in the domain upon which you want to work. So this is how I would often work with my clients, is that we would understand what it is exactly they want to do and then start breaking it down and giving them little almost like assignments to go away and just test out to be able to, what you're looking for at this stage, maybe while you're already working in your job and you've only got some evenings or a few hours here and there to kind of test things out. What you're looking to do is really increase your learning. You want to, as I said, reduce uncertainty and figure out if this is right for you and where the market is and do they like your proposition. You know, there's a whole bunch of things you want to be able to do, but you want to be able to start breaking that down and de-risking it as soon as you can. And really, there's a phrase in the startup world of getting out of the building. You know, there's no business started by you just being by yourself and not communicating with anyone. Obviously, getting out of the building is a bit of a metaphor. These days, a lot of it is done digitally, but you need to get out in front of people. So I would often, with clients who are at this stage, encourage them to start testing out their ideas and trying to sell maybe in a small way to, you know, it could be people in their community already, it could be people through LinkedIn, it could be, cold calling or any of the means, or building a website, driving some traffic to a site. So yeah, just trying to see if anyone is interested in your proposition. Or that's one thing you can de-risk or test out. Another thing could be, can you make any money independently doing the thing that you want to do? Like, of course you probably can, but can you prove to yourself, can you evidence that you can? And in that case, it might be actually worth going to your own network already, or, you know, friends of people that you know, and just seeing if they'll pay for the service. I'm being a bit obtuse here because I don't know what your business idea is, so I'm trying to kind of catch all in this video. So yes, it's about moving from the big list of things to do to kind of breaking it down into smaller bite-sized chunks to be able to test out the riskiest parts first and get a sense of, is this a viable business? Is this a lifestyle that you're actually going to enjoy? Is there a market for this? What's the price point? What's the product? You know, like, how is this all going to work together and is it going to attract people? So break off a small part of that and go and test it. Just, you know, use your creativity to see, you know, if I buy some Google AdWords, will people click on that? You know, or if I offer this to people I already know, might they want to avail of these services? Yeah, so I really just encourage you to break it down and get out and start testing and validating whether this is something that you want to do. And don't stay stuck just adding lots of ideas to an infinite list of things that you feel like you should do to set up a business. just get out there and see if you can find some customers. Even if it's not perfect, even if you don't have the ideal website or the brand identity or beautiful pictures or any of these things, just see if you can get some customers and people paying and interested in what you're doing. And if you'd like to explore this more deeply with me, of course you can book in a session and we can do that. Otherwise, I hope this has been useful, and feel free to forward it to anyone that might find it interesting. Thank you.